Everyone, it's Elizabeth with t0inky Talks, and I'm going to be giving you the news that is really current for what's going on in Korean entertainment, as well as some of the upcoming Korean dramas that are coming up. And so let's get started. Taeyang from Big Bang is coming out with a secret concert, and it's going to be in San Francisco on November 26th. And so you could still get tickets by winning them if you go to www.musicexperiment.com. And Taeyang is going to be doing the music concert at Bimbo's 365 Club in San Francisco on November 26th. And so it will be, I'm sure, super fun. All the fans are encouraged to wear all white. So I'm sure they're going to be filming into the crowd because that's going to be a very cool look, having everybody in white and probably, you know, flashing neon colored lights. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. And plus, it's going to be in San Francisco. So all of you San Francisco or people near San Francisco, I would definitely check that out. So Rain has been out of the military for about a minute or so, and when he's not being harassed and doing competitions with Stephen Colbert, he has been getting awards from the 2013 Bazaar Men, and that's a magazine. It's very famous. Well, it's famous for women, and he got 2013 Asian Performer of the Year. So I think that that's really awesome because he hasn't really been out there doing concerts or Korean dramas in 2013, but he still got an award. He's probably riding off of his prior year fames before he went into the military. And so congratulations, Rain. So from the writers of the drama Pasta, they have come out with a new drama called Miss Korea. And Miss Korea, it is about Yeon-hee and how she was a popular girl in high school, but then, you know, she, I guess, didn't really make it afterwards, and she now works as an elevator operator, which is not like the most ambitious of jobs or a job that you really can rise to the top unless you're going to the top of the elevator. Sorry for the pun. But it's about her high school friends trying to campaign for her to be Miss Korea. And you know, Yeon-hee has been in some really great dramas like East of Eden, where she was partnered up with Soo Hyun, and then she was also in Paradise Ranch with one of the guys from DBSK. So she has done some really awesome, cool dramas. So I really am looking forward to Miss Korea because, one, I do like watching the pageants, and it would be kind of nice to see the behind the scenes of how a pageant works and what everything takes to get somebody out there. Okay, and now for something that everybody has been wanting to watch. It is Pretty Man or 예쁜 남자, and that's from a comic manga from 2009. And I am really excited to see this because there's some great actors involved like Geun Suk and IU. And so the concept of this story is he's just a really good looking guy, Geun Suk, and he is told by a benefactor to go after 10 women, kind of like seduce them a little bit. I don't know how far he goes, but also to glean knowledge from their industries. So 10 different women, 10 different industries, and trying to make it to the top of wherever he wants to go. And in the middle of all this is IU, who is very much the average girl. And so how she works into this Korean drama, I'm not sure, but it is a romantic comedy. I really enjoy all of these actors, and I think it'll be super cute. So I'm gonna check this one out. Another drama that I'm super excited to see is Man from the Stars, and it is with Gianna Jun and Soo Hyun. And I think that this one is gonna be so unique and interesting. Okay, so there's been some dramas where people are jumping back and forth and, you know, time traveling, but this one is about an alien who comes to Earth 400 years ago during the Joseon period and then lives his life as a human, but with like superpower hearing and skills and like, I'm guessing kind of like Superman as an alien, but undercover. And then it's now present day, and he falls in love with a Korean actress who is Gianna Jun. So Soo Hyun was in one of my favorite Korean dramas of all time, which is Moon Embracing the Sun. And so I think it's going to be very interesting to see this Korean drama because he's also in with Gianna Jun, who hasn't done a Korean drama in a long time, but she is one of Korea's top actresses, getting a lot of commercials, and also just really cool films like My Sassy Girl, which has some very memorable scenes in it. So I'm definitely gonna watch this Korean drama because there's just some very interesting storylines behind it. And the next Korean drama I'm a little bit on the fence about. It's The Prime Minister and I, and it's with Lee Bum-soo and Yoona. And it's about a prime minister who has 3 children, and he's, you know, doing great in the office, but his home life is kind of topsy-turvy because his kids are kind of going out of control. And this is where Yoona steps in. She is a reporter, but she's really not on top of the best storylines. So I think what she's doing is she's infiltrating the prime minister's home as a nanny or a babysitter to get a top story. So this reminds me a little bit of The Sound of Music, which I think is kind of where it's going. And then it also reminds me a little bit of Mary Poppins, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be really a musical or if they're gonna be singing. And for me, the controversy is Lee Bum-soo and Yoona has such a huge age gap. I'm really not seeing a romance or something romantic happening. And also, Lee Bum-soo is not what I would call the leading man. If it was Geun Suk, Jang Dong-won. If it was Jang Dong-won, maybe there would be that opportunity because he's so manly and he's just so like, you know, just such a manly guy. He's like the Korea George Clooney. But Lee Bum-soo, he plays kind of like the quirky characters, and sometimes he doesn't do it for me. So anyways, that's The Prime Minister and I, but I think Yoona is super cute. She's been in Love Rain with Geun Suk, and you know, of course, she's in Girls' Generation. So I think she could pull her own weight. So we'll see how this one goes. I might hang back on this one before I really jump in to watch it. So thanks everyone for watching t0inky Talks. I hope this has been fun for you, and let me know if you have anything else that you'd like to see or what you would kind of like to hear about, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.